Steven Adams has to do is pick it up and finish.
An element of physicality that the Grizzlies can bring to this game that Dallas can't match. Brunson playing hide and seek behind a pick, floats it up.
The thing is, when you're the new guy, I mean, he's the new coach. I also want to endear myself to second free throw line. Read their defense the last 3 basketball games. They're going to rely on it again here.
Brunson driving off balance
for his first basket. Leads in, contact, missed it. Gets his own rebound. Goes right back up, and Jalen Brunson.
Defense I've seen from him in this series.
Brunson, beautiful fake, puts it up.
In the paint, floaters, similar to what Dallas has done to them.
7 straight for the Jazz after Dallas had cut it to 2. Brunson, what a...
Brunson. Snatching in for 2.
I mean, my goodness, are you kidding? Is he going to shoot this? If this is crazy, if then when he shoots this shot. Okay, he kicked it out. Shot clock winding down. Brunson the ball fake, and then the run.
The track record is there. Here's Brunson driving against one of the players of just third quarter. The official assist is because of Isaiah Roby's flip out to the corner.
Brunson gets into the paint, gets the whistle, and gets halftime. So the Wolves with work to do.
Minnesota's bench can be a lot more effective now as Reed getting the start here instead of Balmaro.
Yeah, but he's the third leg of that pair that's really essential to running that offense.
Brunson got it.
Just as easy.
Now, but that's part of the playoffs. You've got to take that emotion and got to keep playing.
Brunson with the float game.
Mavericks are only shooting 42%, but lead by 11. Brunson against Booker. Oh, gave him a little dream shake.
So these were close contests throughout. The last game has been the outlier. Brunson shifting gears for 2.
Difficult angle to get a hand on that ball. Deflected out of bounds. Could have been a layup.
He will do the dirty work. Brunson against him. From the baseline. Gets it back from Powell. Rifles it into the corner to Brunson. He will drive it, flip it up off the high glass.
Yeah, fall away there by Wiggins. He knocked that one down. 10-point lead. All 5 Warriors starters have scored at this point. Brunson.
Brunson inside.
Tonight they were 1 for 8 before that last shot.
Here's Brunson. Brunson.
Where they're getting the shots with the group.
They're a pretty good road team, too. 11-11, the Mavericks coming in. Brunson
before tonight. Now we know he's an outstanding shooter.
Looking with the kick to the corner. Brunson on the floater off glass.
Can't hear them if they answer.
I would say play in for sure. It's a crapshoot after that. As Brunson with another nice drive.
By Atlanta to pull it in 2. Here's Brunson with 5 seconds to go in the half. Drives, pulls up, hits off the window.
Brunson goes to Finney-Smith. Plenty of time to shoot for Dallas. Aligns with Batum at the logo. Accelerates in the corner to Bullock with 5 to shoot. Back up top to Brunson. Very good in the paint today. There's a lot of little game within the game there. 9-2 run for the Clippers, and Terrence Mann is on point here in the first half. A lot of energy here for the Clippers. You love to see it. Brunson gets into the paint. Floater is good, and so is...
Passed by Coffee all the way across the floor. You think they got some confidence in Luke Kennard? They certainly do.
7 unanswered for the Clippers. Brunson down the lane. A whistle. A foul.
Too much passing.
And Finney-Smith alertly on the baseline, able to save it in. And here's...
Lost it. Dinwiddie the theft. Up the floor for Reggie Bullock. And now Dallas will reset. Brunson the other night, first Maverick to ever post 40-plus without a turnover in a playoff game.
Yard. Not really shooting those long-distance 3-pointers as part of the game plan of the Mavericks.
Brunson
Like DeRozan when it comes to mid-range game. Just play that time up to the lines. Approach is one thing, but when your opponent comes...
Difficult not having them. They don't have a lot of talent. I mean, you know, Patty Mills has Brunson
driving. Baseline is cut off. A rare quiet night for Brunson. That was a great move, though. And he gets it.
Doncic draws two defenders, as he always does. Brunson in attack. Now for the Mavericks, as they've given Dallas possession. Determining that ball was off of the Thunder player as Brunson frees. And get Brunson on the drive, blows by
Clarkson, House, Whiteside, and Hernangomez defending.
And the Mavericks have found something they like in this pick and roll. They're going to keep Whiteside in it and see if Brunson can continue to attack it and get buckets.
He and Jamarco Pickett have been they're inexperienced players, but they play great tonight.
A lot of chippies this evening.
That's 4 layups that he's missed tonight. Brunson fighting through contact, and he's
ready to play.
Still 5 and change to go. 13-point lead for Dallas at this moment.
Here comes that screen.
Powell gives it. Doncic down the lane, pushed it around the arc, 3 to shoot. Brunson against Ball. He had the heroics in the playoffs, that buzzer beater thriller in the bubble to beat the Clippers as Brunson.
I think Siakam is a prime example of that.
It's the same starting lineup that Dallas has had on the floor the last couple of games. Luka, Brunson, second chance points now for the Raptors.
A lot of points in the paint as well.
Yep. Leva cross court to Brunson. Deep in the shot clock, and Brunson bails him out.
47, almost 45%. Another attack by Brunson.
And another score by Brunson.
Really stepping up for Dallas right now. Doing a terrific job making things difficult for the Raptors.
Mavs have their biggest lead in this game, up now by 7. Raptors' largest advantage was 8. From the many topics that came up when we chatted after he had stayed after practice for the second straight day on the road trip. I had trouble getting a chance to talk to him because he'd stay after practice. He'd stay after the first 2 points. Operating Luka on the block.
That's nice.
Found Brunson.
It's amazing. You shoot your best shots sometimes when you're not thinking about it. Jalen didn't attack.
You've got to go to his head coach, Jason Kidd, the Hall of Fame point guard. He told me that Luka plays at a different tempo. You cannot speed him up. He has a different rhythm and cadence in his head as he's playing.
I know it. We all know you have. And look, until after probably my 6th year, that's when I was like, enough is enough. And you just pick and choose.
Brunson maneuvers and
Brunson goes to that strong left hand and centers home.
That's a big number. And a full quarter to go as it winds down. Dallas has 20 seconds on the clock.
Leva already with 5 rebounds here in the quarter and 12 in the game. Here's Brunson, put his head down.
Maruko, but I am going that pineapple stuff.
Brunson gets the roll.
Last night, their legs are a little heavy from that grueling win against the Raptors.
Booker came over nicely to help Paul defend, but they still get
Sense of when DeAndre Ayton is going to come back. He did not practice at all yesterday. He hasn't done anything on the court since injuring it. I mean, that's 17 points and 10 rebounds a game.
Pitch it now. We'll get Brunson. Quick crossover move, and he gets 2 to set the show with Doncic on the floor. Brunson turns a corner again, throws it up and in.
That shot didn't draw iron, so you've got 5 seconds left on the shot clock. 18 points for the game.
same play. Got the same mismatch. Brunson going right back here.
There's a drive to the basket. Here's a crossover. Draws a foul. And a
half. Brunson comes off the screen. O'Neal fights over the top of the pick. Brunson got in deep.
What you have to do in that situation. If you're giving up size, you have to go out there and come out there with the right type of energy.
Off the window, recovered by Brunson.
Brunson ahead of steam. He burrows in deep.
Just quickly picked it up off the dribble for the float game.
Brunson got bumped, no whiff.
This year, can they finish, or can the Mavs come up with a big upset?
As we mentioned at the top, the last 8 games they have been split. The Mavericks have won in games like this. Portland has won the close ones. Brunson high off the glove.
Can only get better offensively as Brunson gets to the rack. Yeah, and that's not the way you run a 3-on-1. Man, that's a bad break. And then a breakdown at the other end for an easy.
I'll tell you, Steph was patient against that double team and delivered that pass perfectly. Shot clock at 9. Brunson trying to turn the corner on GP.
Look out Looney extending the offensive play, finding Poole for that 3.
Yeah, the switching takes away open shots initially, but there is a price to be paid on the glass.
Brunson.
Situation. I don't know if you can run that 3-guard lineup effectively in the play.
Dragic gets the bounce, his first field goal. Brunson with a blow by. He was grabbed by Johnson. 3. 1 for 4 from out there. Brunson working on Dragic. And kisses it. Doncic working against Patty Mills. They want to get it back to him. Instead, Brunson drives. Tough angle. And
out of Paul George's hand. He didn't have to bring it down. He didn't have to create a shot. But then he was the one that caught the pass, the recipient, and the finisher.
Brunson went into the paint, saw that Zubac was providing military-grade protection, and now challenges new.
To Kansas.
Yeah, I know. Vincent, North Carolina.
I'm a North Carolina person. Anything against Duke, I'm all for. But look, shout out to Coach K, just an amazing career, including.
Happens when you're always trying to do the spectacular.
The takeoff wasn't. Josh Christopher trying to score, and it's officially block number 2 of the game for Cleveland.
Dallas have Bullock locked into Kennard. They does not want to leave. That was the first time he was by himself.
21-7 run for the Clippers. Brunson, a steady hand for the Mavs. Drives in on Coffey, the southpaw, hoisting it.
Luka too the last possession. Nice backdoor cut.
Back to Brunson from Bullock. Shot clock down to 6 seconds. Brunson bursting into action. And it's Reggie Bullock who will go, and he finds Brunson, and Brunson
misses. Bertan sails over to grab the board. Gives to Dinwiddie. Loops a pass over to Brunson. Muscles his way to the end line. The lefty will...
And Luka's doing a great job finding open guys, and we're going to make the shots here in the second and third quarter. All right, thank you, Coach. I appreciate this seeing all of you.
6 early points. From the other way, goes driving right into Cameron Johnson. It's a 3, late carries by Crowder. Rebound, Brunson, a floater. Got it.
And Washington elected to play zone as well.
And Washington, to their credit, has some zest. Here is a drive. Go less than that. They helped the Mavericks when they beat Golden State. That's part of what's been in the... Ntilikina was blocked inside by Nathan Knight. Dallas still has it. Jalen Brunson. And they...
Brunson. Jalen really matched up on Bogdanovich. Did a very good job. How that impacts him offensively will be interesting to see. Dallas defense able to limit the damage there. Brunson. Got it.
33 Brunson on the blow by. Probing. Little quick shot inside.
At everything else, that if he can get it to 35%, 37% from 3, he's going to be a force out there.
They blitz Doncic on the handoff. Brunson going to work. Off from trade deadline, and then next off-season during free agency. Brunson with a nice crossover off glass. Laid back up to 5 as we approach the midway point of this third quarter. Powell hands it off to Brunson. Got Maxey on his hip. Quick shot him and got it to 3s. Booker has turned it up. And he's done this at various times in these playoffs. Brunson works his way into the paint. Brown resets to Brunson. 5 to shoot. Brunson accelerates. Tough floater.
Well, the Mavericks are lucky not to turn that one over. Through a college time, the ball that far out.
It's Oklahoma City. The Lakers up last night, comes 26 down the way.
Throughout his career, very comfortable on the perimeter. Brunson taking